Over 60, you could be losing muscle while you sleep and not even know it. But one spoonful before bed could stop the loss and rebuild your strength. You wake up feeling weaker than last month. Your legs wobble. Your arms feel heavier. It's not just age, it's what's missing from your nighttime routine. Thousands of seniors are quietly losing muscle every night. But tonight, you can stop it. The fix is simple, powerful, and works while you sleep. This isn't about fear, it's about hope. The right bedtime habit can be the difference between waking up tired and waking up strong. Stay with me because I'm going to share 4 gentle, natural foods that help your body rebuild while you rest. And the last one only takes 1 spoonful, but it can change how strong you feel in the morning. Type yes in the comments if you'd love to wake up feeling stronger, or type no if you think muscle lost after 60 can't be fixed. Let's see how many of you are ready to prove that wrong. After the age of 60, muscle loss doesn't just happen. On average, adults lose up to 1% of muscle mass every year past midlife. By the time you hit 70, that can add up to 20 to 30% of your strength gone. This isn't just about feeling weak. Muscle loss increases your risk of falls, slows your metabolism, affects blood sugar control, and can even make recovery from illness take longer. It's one of the hidden reasons seniors feel tired and lose confidence in their own bodies. What many don't realize is that your body does its most important muscle-building work at night. If your muscles don't get the right building blocks before you sleep, your body may actually break down more muscle to get the energy it needs. Every night without the right nutrition is a missed opportunity for repair. And for many, that means waking up weaker over time, even if they stay active. But there's good news. Just by adding the right foods before bed, you can flip the switch from muscle loss to muscle growth, even after 60. Let's look at the first gentle, natural bedtime food that supports deep sleep and overnight recovery. Something as simple as peeling 2 of these can make a real difference. The good news? Muscle loss isn't a life sentence. Your body is still capable of building strength even after 60, if you give it the right support. Tonight can be the first night you start feeding your muscles instead of starving them. You don't need a gym membership or expensive supplements. You just need the right bedtime routine. In the next few minutes, we'll uncover 4 natural bedtime foods that help your body repair muscle, improve sleep quality, and leave you feeling stronger when you wake up. And the last one, just a spoonful before bed, might be the simplest, most powerful habit you ever add to your nightly routine. Let's begin with the first one, a sweet, tangy little fruit that quietly helps you fall asleep faster and recover deeper. Kiwi. Bedtime food number 4, kiwi. The first bedtime food that can quietly support muscle recovery is the humble kiwi, green, fuzzy on the outside, sweet and tangy on the inside. George, 74, a retired teacher, used to wake up feeling stiff and drained. His legs felt shaky, his energy low. I asked him to try just 2 kiwis an hour before bed every night for 2 weeks. The result? He fell asleep faster, woke up lighter, and told me, "I don't creak like an old chair anymore. My legs feel like they belong to me again." Kiwi is one of the few fruits that naturally contains melatonin, the sleep hormone that tells your brain it's time to rest. It also has serotonin, which helps you relax, and it's packed with antioxidants like vitamin C and E that fight inflammation and muscle damage. Deeper sleep means more growth hormone release, and that's when your body rebuilds muscle tissue. Kiwi helps you unlock that deeper sleep stage so your muscles can actually repair overnight. Kiwi is rich in potassium, which helps prevent night cramps, and it has a low glycemic index, so it won't spike your blood sugar. It's a gentle choice, even if you're watching your insulin levels. Peel and eat 2 ripe kiwis slowly about an hour before bed. Turn it into a nightly ritual, maybe while you read or listen to calming music. It's a simple signal to your body, rest and rebuild. Now that we've covered kiwi,
Let's move to a food you probably only think of at breakfast, but eating it before bed can actually switch on muscle rebuilding while you sleep.
Bedtime food number 3, eggs. The next bedtime food isn't just for breakfast. A gently cooked egg before bed can be one of the simplest ways to feed your muscles while you sleep. Eggs are one of the best sources of complete protein, meaning they contain all 9 essential amino acids. They're especially rich in leucine, the key amino acid that signals your body to start muscle protein synthesis, the process of repairing and growing muscle. As we age, our bodies become less responsive to small amounts of protein. That means seniors often need a slightly higher dose of leucine-rich protein to trigger muscle rebuilding. Just 1 egg before bed can be enough to flip that switch. Eggs also provide vitamin D, which supports muscle strength and coordination, and choline, which helps your brain and nerves communicate with your muscles. Lean, 68, used to wake up feeling wobbly. We added just 1 poached egg to her nighttime routine. Nothing fancy, no heavy meal. And within 2 weeks, she said, "I feel steady again when I get out of bed." Try a soft-boiled, poached, or lightly scrambled egg about an hour before sleep. Avoid heavy frying in butter or too much salt, which can weigh you down or irritate digestion. If 1 little egg can make this much difference, imagine what happens when you add the powerful mineral-rich snack that relaxes your muscles and deepens your sleep at the same time. Bedtime food number 2, pumpkin seeds. The next bedtime food is tiny but powerful, pumpkin seeds. These little green seeds are one of the most concentrated sources of magnesium you can eat. Magnesium is the mineral that helps your muscles relax fully. Without enough of it, your muscles can stay tense through the night, leaving you stiff and sore in the morning. Pumpkin seeds also contain tryptophan, the amino acid your body turns into serotonin and then melatonin, the sleep hormone that helps you fall into deep, restorative rest. Harold, 72, used to wake up every morning with tight legs. Even after stretching, the stiffness lingered. We added just a spoonful of pumpkin seeds to his nighttime routine. Nothing fancy, no heavy meal. And within 2 weeks, he said, "My legs finally feel like they rested overnight." Better sleep equals more growth hormone release, and that's when your body rebuilds muscle. Pumpkin seeds are like sending your muscles a nightly relax and repair signal. Have 1 to 2 spoonfuls of unsalted pumpkin seeds in the evening. You can eat them plain, sprinkle them on a little yogurt, or lightly toast them to bring out the nutty flavor. Just keep portions small. They're nutrient-dense, and a little goes a long way. If pumpkin seeds can relax your muscles and help you sleep, imagine what happens when you add the 1 food that keeps feeding your muscles all night long. Bedtime food number 1, cottage cheese. The most powerful bedtime food of them all, cottage cheese. Behind its simple, old-fashioned look is one of the most effective muscle-building tools you can use after 60. It's packed with casein protein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids into your bloodstream over several hours. That means while you sleep, your muscles get a steady supply of the building blocks they need to repair and grow. When you don't have enough protein in your system overnight, your body can actually break down muscle to fuel other processes. That's the last thing you want if you're already fighting muscle loss. Martha, 76, told me climbing stairs was getting harder every week. We added just a few spoonfuls of low-fat cottage cheese 30 minutes before bed, and within 3 weeks, she said, "It's like my legs got the message. I feel steady again in the morning." Cottage cheese is rich in leucine, the same amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis, and it's naturally low in carbs, making it ideal for people managing blood sugar. Have 2 to 4 spoonfuls of low-fat, low-sodium cottage cheese about 30 minutes before bed. Eat it plain or mix in a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few slices of kiwi for a gentle, balanced flavor.
Now that you've seen the 4 bedtime foods that fight muscle loss, let's look at why they work so well and what actually happens inside your body when you make this a nightly habit. Here's why these 4 foods work so well. When you sleep, your body releases growth hormone, a natural signal that tells your muscles it's time to repair and rebuild. But if your bloodstream doesn't have enough amino acids, the building blocks of muscle, your body has nothing to work with. That's when it may break down muscle tissue to fuel other processes. That's the last thing you want if you're already fighting muscle loss. Kiwi improves sleep quality so you reach those deeper stages where repair happens. Eggs provide quick, high-quality protein and leucine to trigger muscle rebuilding. Pumpkin seeds give you magnesium and tryptophan, relaxing your muscles and helping you sleep deeper. Cottage cheese slowly feeds your muscles for hours, so they never run out of fuel. Researchers from Maastricht University found that consuming casein protein before sleep significantly increased overnight muscle protein synthesis, especially in older adults. This isn't a fad or guesswork. It's how your body is designed to heal. You're just giving it what it needs at the time it needs it most.
Now that you know the science, let's clear up some common fears and myths that stop people from eating before bed, because getting this wrong can hold you back. Myth busting. Myth number 1. Eating at night makes you gain weight. For most seniors, a small protein-rich snack before bed actually helps stabilize blood sugar overnight and prevents muscle breakdown. The problem isn't eating, it's eating the wrong things like sugary snacks or heavy fried foods. Myth number 2. Eggs raise cholesterol. Modern research shows that moderate egg consumption, about 1 per day, does not raise heart disease risk for most healthy adults. In fact, it can improve your good HDL cholesterol levels. Myth number 3. Dairy is hard on the stomach at night. Cottage cheese is one of the easiest to digest dairy products, especially in its low-fat form. Its slow protein release is exactly why it's used in studies on overnight muscle recovery. These bedtime foods are light, nourishing, and designed to work with your body, not against it. They don't spike blood sugar, they don't feel heavy, and they don't interrupt sleep. Now, let's take all this information and put it into a simple nightly routine you can start following tonight. Nightly Routine Blueprint. Step-by-step guide. Here's a simple nightly routine you can start tonight. 1 hour before bed, peel and eat 2 ripe kiwis slowly to boost melatonin and help you fall asleep faster. If your dinner was light on protein, have 1 soft-boiled or poached egg to trigger muscle protein synthesis. 30 minutes before bed, eat 1 to 2 tablespoons of unsalted pumpkin seeds to relax your muscles and deepen sleep. Final step, right before bed, take 2 to 4 spoonfuls of low-fat cottage cheese. This gives your body a slow, steady stream of amino acids all night. This combination gently prepares your body for rest, improves sleep quality, and ensures your muscles have fuel from the moment you fall asleep until the moment you wake up. You don't have to do all 4 every night. Even adding 1 or 2 of these foods can start to make a difference. But when you combine them, you give your body its best chance to wake up stronger. Now, before you run to the kitchen, let's cover the common mistakes seniors make with bedtime snacks and how to avoid them so you get the full benefit. Common mistakes to avoid. Mistake number 1. Heavy meals right before bed. Eating a large, greasy dinner late at night can overload digestion and keep you awake. Bedtime snacks should be light, easy to digest, and portion-controlled. Mistake number 2. Sugary snacks. Cookies, cake, or sweetened drinks before bed spike blood sugar and cause a crash while you sleep, leaving you tired and weak in the morning. Mistake number 3. Salty or processed foods. Too much salt at night can lead to water retention, swelling, and even higher blood pressure overnight. Keep bedtime foods natural and unsalted. Mistake number 4. Skipping protein at dinner. If you don't get enough protein during the day, bedtime snacks alone may not be enough. Think of them as the top-up, not the main source. Mistake number 5. Overeating healthy snacks. Even good foods like nuts or seeds can be too much if you eat them by the handful. Stick to small, measured portions, just enough to nourish your body, not overload it. Now that you know what to avoid, let's talk about how to make this routine even safer and more effective, especially if you're taking medications or managing a health condition. Safety notes. Before you start any new routine, especially if you're managing a health condition, check with your doctor or qualified health professional. This ensures the foods you add work with your medications and health goals. Specific considerations. If you have kidney issues, monitor protein intake and ask your doctor about safe amounts. If you have acid reflux, choose low-acid options like cottage cheese or eggs and avoid eating too close to bedtime. If you're on blood thinners, check before increasing foods high in vitamin K or supplements that might interact. For most healthy adults over 60, these foods are safe and beneficial when eaten in small, balanced portions. The goal is not to eat more, but to eat smarter and to time it so your body can use it overnight. Doctors and dietitians often recommend a light, protein-rich snack before bed for older adults to prevent muscle loss and stabilize blood sugar. You're not doing anything extreme. You're aligning with what research already supports. Now that you know it's safe to try, let's imagine what happens when you make this your nightly routine and how your mornings could feel just a few weeks from now. Future vision. Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow and standing up feels easier. Your legs feel steady, your grip feels stronger, and you walk to the kitchen with confidence instead of hesitation. This isn't a fantasy. It's your body finally getting what it needs to repair itself. Every night you give it the right building blocks. It responds by rebuilding, one quiet layer of strength at a time.
Think about what that means in a few weeks. Fewer wobbles on the stairs, more energy for your morning walk, and the confidence to do the things you love without worrying about losing balance. You're not turning back the clock. You're working with your body, not against it, and giving it a chance to thrive at any age. In just a moment, I'll share a few mini case studies, real people who saw their strength returned using this exact routine, so you can see what's possible for you too. Mini case studies. George's story. Kiwi. George, 74, couldn't sleep through the night and woke up stiff every morning. After adding 2 kiwis an hour before bed, he started falling asleep faster and said, "My legs finally feel like they're mine again." Lean story. Eggs. Lean, 68, used to feel wobbly getting out of bed. We added 1 poached egg to her nighttime routine, and within 2 weeks she said, "I don't feel like I'm going to tip over anymore." Harold's story. Pumpkin seeds. Harold, 72, woke up every morning with tight legs. A tablespoon of pumpkin seeds before bed gave him the magnesium he was missing. The stiffness eased and his mornings felt easier. Martha's story. Cottage cheese. Martha, 76, struggled with weak legs climbing stairs. After 3 weeks of a small bowl of cottage cheese before bed, she told me, "I have my energy back. I feel stable again." These aren't extreme diet overhauls. They're small, consistent changes that let your body rebuild while you rest, and the results can come surprisingly fast. Now let's talk about why this matters so much, why rebuilding muscle isn't just about strength, but about holding on to your independence and quality of life. Muscle isn't just about looking fit. It's about staying independent. Every pound of strength you keep means more freedom to move without fear, climb stairs with confidence, and live life on your own terms. Losing muscle can feel like losing a part of yourself. That moment when you hesitate before standing up, or when you grip the railing a little tighter than you used to. It's not just physical, it can chip away at your confidence. But this is not the end of your story. Your body is still capable of rebuilding, one small choice at a time. And every night you give it the right fuel, you're telling it, "I'm not done yet. I still choose strength." This isn't about perfection or radical change. It's about consistent, gentle habits that build you back up quietly while you sleep, so you can wake up with a little more stability, a little more energy, and a lot more hope. Now let's quickly recap the 4 night foods we've covered and put them together so you know exactly how to get started tonight. Quick recap, the 4 night foods. Let's bring it all together so you can start tonight with clarity and confidence. The 4-night foods. Kiwi. Improves sleep quality with natural melatonin, helping your body reach deeper repair stages. Eggs. Provide complete protein and leucine to trigger muscle rebuilding before bed. Pumpkin seeds. Supply magnesium and tryptophan to relax your muscles and promote deeper sleep. Cottage cheese. Offers slow-release casein protein to keep your muscles nourished all night. These aren't random snacks. Together, they create the perfect nightly routine. Better sleep, better recovery, and stronger mornings. Even adding just one of these foods tonight can start tipping the balance back towards strength. Next, let's talk about how quickly you can expect to feel the difference, because results often come sooner than you think. Timeline of results. When you start this routine, the changes can feel small at first, but they build up quickly. Here's what most people notice. Week 1. Better sleep quality. You may fall asleep faster and wake up fewer times during the night. Morning stiffness might begin to ease. Weeks 2 through 3. More stable energy. Getting out of bed feels easier, and you may notice fewer wobbles when standing up. Your muscles feel less sore after walks or chores. Weeks 4 through 6. Visible improvement in strength and balance. Climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or getting up from a chair feels smoother. You feel more confident moving around your home. Everyone's timeline is a little different, but the key is consistency. Your body needs time to rebuild what was lost, and every night you nourish it, you're moving closer to strength and independence. Now let's talk about how to make this routine part of your life without feeling like a chore, so you stick with it long enough to see those results. Begin with just one of these foods tonight, maybe kiwi or cottage cheese, and notice how you feel in the morning. Once it feels natural, add another food to the routine. Pair your bedtime snack with an existing habit, like brushing your teeth or turning off the TV. This makes it easier to remember and turns it into a calming nightly ritual. Wash your kiwis ahead of time, keep eggs pre-boiled in the fridge, and portion out pumpkin seeds in a small container. The easier it is, the more likely you'll follow through.
You don't have to do it every single night to see benefits, but the more consistent you are, the faster your body responds. Aim for at least 4 to 5 nights per week. Don't rush through it. Eat slowly, breathe deeply, and let your body register that this is your signal to rest and repair. These small cues can actually improve your sleep quality. Now that you know how to build the habit, let's talk about what happens if you don't, because skipping this step has real long-term costs for your health. Consequences of ignoring muscle loss. When muscle loss is ignored, it doesn't stay the same. It gets worse. Research shows that after 60, you can lose up to 3 to 5% of your muscle every decade if nothing is done. That means simple things like climbing stairs or carrying groceries or getting out of a chair become harder. Falls become more likely. Recovery from illness takes longer, and confidence slowly fades. Many seniors say it feels like their independence is slipping away, not all at once, but in small, frustrating ways. And each day they wait to act, the hill gets a little steeper. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes to rebuild. But the good news is that starting now, even with one small step, can slow, stop, and even reverse this process. You're not powerless. Your muscles are waiting for you to feed them, and they can still respond, no matter your age. Let's talk about how you can track your progress and actually see that your nightly efforts are paying off, because watching your strength come back is one of the best motivators. Tracking progress. When you see even small improvements, it motivates you to keep going. This isn't just about eating. It's about seeing your strength returned step by step. Simple ways to track. Notice how quickly you can get out of bed each morning. Is it getting easier? Pay attention to how steady you feel climbing stairs or standing from a chair. Track sleep quality. Are you waking up fewer times in the night? Keep a journal of your energy levels and note when you start to feel stronger. These little wins add up. You might not notice change overnight, but in a few weeks, you'll be surprised how far you've come. When you notice a win, even a small one, celebrate it. Share it in the comments. You might inspire someone else who's just getting started. Now that you know how to track progress, let's talk about how these habits affect more than just muscle. They can improve balance, brain health, and even mood. Whole body benefits. Stronger muscles mean better balance, fewer wobbles, and a lower risk of falls, one of the leading causes of hospital visits for seniors. Joint and bone health. Protein-rich bedtime foods support not just muscles, but bones and connective tissue, helping keep joints more stable and reducing morning stiffness. Metabolism and weight control. Maintaining muscle helps keep your metabolism active, making it easier to manage weight and blood sugar, even without changing much else in your routine. Brain and mood support. Better sleep and steady blood sugar mean clearer thinking, sharper memory, and fewer mood dips during the day. This isn't just about waking up stronger. It's about waking up feeling more like yourself, ready to live life on your terms. Now let's finish strong with a hopeful closing message and a gentle but powerful call to action, because your journey to strength starts tonight. Muscle loss after 60 isn't a life sentence, it's a signal. And now you know how to answer it. Every night, you have a chance to give your body what it needs to repair, rebuild, and stay strong. You don't need big, complicated plans or expensive supplements. Just a few simple, nourishing choices before bed can change how you wake up tomorrow and how you feel for years to come. If this video gave you hope, let me know in the comments which bedtime food you'll try first tonight. Your story might encourage someone else to start too. Hit like if you want more natural ways to stay strong after 60, and subscribe to Senior Club so you don't miss the next video. Turn on the bell so we can walk this journey together. You're not just surviving another year, you're building a stronger one. Rest well tonight, because tomorrow you rise stronger.